Hi, I'm Christina Heideck with PTO Answers, and today I'm going to tell you the secret to getting parents involved in the PTO. The first and most important thing you should be doing in order to get parents to get involved with your PTO is to make your group fun. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't really like to do things that aren't fun because I don't have a whole heck of a lot of free time. So I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing is fun for the most part. Now, it doesn't have to be like side-splittingly funny or hilarious or like a great time every single time, but the majority of the time it needs to be fun or I'm going to make different decisions about how to spend my time. So how can you make the group fun? One, you need to cut out all of the gossip. And you can do this as a leader by just not engaging in gossip yourself, and just when other people start it, maybe pull them aside at a time when it's kind of indiscreet because you don't want to call them on the carpet for this. But just say, hey, we're trying to make the group welcoming, and so can we put a kibosh on talking about other people? Kind of, sort of. It might be an uncomfortable conversation, but I highly suggest you have it in the most tactful way possible. The other thing you can do without being quite so direct about cutting out the gossip is just to change the subject or just go, okay, and just be very direct about changing the subject from another thing, or going, oh, I had a question about the carnival, or staff appreciation. The other thing you can do to make your group fun is to have networking events. One of the most well-attended meetings that I ever ran when I was PTA president was a networking event. I chose to do this because I wanted to get different parents involved, and I kind of had an inkling it would work. And boy, I was really surprised by how well it worked. We had parents that had never come to other events and never come to a meeting before. They showed up for this networking event. So here's how it worked. It was the first PTA meeting of the year, so it was in September, and I just told everybody, bring some business cards and get ready to meet other parents. We ended up inviting everybody in, and the first little bit we spent just having people mix and mingle, and we had a dessert table, and the officers brought little treats for people to have, and it was quite a lovely time. And then we only spent like maybe 20 minutes on PTA business. The rest of the time was just like networking, getting to know people. So that was a really successful event. The next idea for getting parents involved in PTO is to showcase the kids in a way. And so you bring the parents in, and then before they go, you make sure they're walking out of there with a flyer about the next event, or that they have an idea about the next event so that they can come back. My last suggestion for getting parents involved in PTO is simply to ask. You have to do the direct ask. Now, I am a firm believer that sometimes a blanket like call for help will work, but a lot of times it's much more effective if you just go up and ask Sally, hey, Sally, I would love to see you at the next PTA meeting. Can I pick you up, or can I count on you being there? Or are you going to bring Lily so, Ryan and Lily can play together at the meeting, or whatever? That's definitely a tactic to use. Just directly ask them, say, hey, I would love for you to come. I think you would really enjoy the group. Just be honest and sincere with people. When you have an open and welcoming group, other people and other parents will see that really easily, and they will start to come around more and more. And when they come to a meeting and they see that it's not a train wreck or a hot mess, they're going to tell other people and be like, hey, so it wasn't like I thought it would be. And you should go because, I got really good information from the meeting. So keep these things in mind when you're trying to get parents involved in the PTO, and I guarantee you'll have success.